Hi, hope you guys are doing well. So today we will be looking at the Solidify modifier. We'll tap into edit mode and just give it a little bit of subdivisions through a double cube. And this sort of subdivision of the Solidify modifier basically just adds thickness to the model. It's the most basic explanation. So let's just see what these options do. The complex one, I recommend you won't probably be needing it, but you can find a use if you want to. I'll just go with the simple ones first. There are options where I want to show you. First, I'll just delete this top part. Okay, so I'll just go to summary top view and then click on C to just delete this top part because I want to show you all the settings. Delete, and then I click on delete faces. So now you can see that the top part is gone. So I can increase the thickness from threshold over here. As you can see that it's adding thickness. The offset is -1. This means that it's adding the. Before we continue, please consider subscribing. Only 9% of you are actually subscribed. My goal is to reach 2.5k subs by the end of this year. And drop a like and a comment while you're at it. Thickness on the inner side. As you can see, the cube is still keeping its boundaries, but if I start moving the offsets, so now if the offset is 0, okay, when the offset is 0, it's adding thickness to both the inner and outer parts, basically dividing the thickness between the two. And where the thickness is measured in meters, and if the offset is set to 1, then it will add all of the thickness outside. You can select the even thickness, so now it's pretty even. Okay, by default, but at first it wasn't doing this. And also the rim, if I turn this off, as you can see, the face I cut it before, it was filling it, but it can again add and remove it. The only rim settings, the only rim setting barely does anything most of the time. Also, you can go with the vertex group. This is why I added the subdivisions first. I'll tab into edit mode, Z wireframe. As you can see, the original mesh is inside. So I'll just go into vertex group, add the vertex group, and instead of doing the usual thing, I'll just go into the treatment mode, and I'll just select the gradient one, and I'll just move it across like this. Tab out of edit mode. Tab out of edit mode, and then go into vertex group. And then when I add the vertex group, you can see that the thickness is only added to a place where I added the vertex group, whereas the other portion is singled out. Obviously it's still fading away, and you can obviously flip it by clicking on over here, and now it's doing the opposite. And you can obviously mess with the normals as well. If you want high quality normals, you can flip the normals again. This is for game development stuff if you want to, but again I recommend not doing them completely. You can do it separately in the edit mode. You can have a material offset. So let me just go into the material preview. I'll just give my cube the default material and give it the color red like this, and add in another material, and this time the color is going to be, I don't know, yellow maybe. So I'll click on over here, and the material offset is going to be 1. As you can see, now the original cube actually has the first material or the second material basically, but Blender does it that this is material 0 and this is material 1. Okay, that's how Blender does it. So when I have the material offset 1, it actually is doing this one, and the material 0 is actually the red color. So the red color is currently on the rim. So I'll just do this, and now it's a external part is taking that part, and I can also do this. So you can actually see that the inner parts can work like this with the thickness lamp. And again, these are all just niche options that you will rarely be using. You're mostly going to be using this for maybe a lot of people use it for creating basically walls and stuff. So for that, it's actually really useful. We basically going to take a 2D plan and then use the Solidify modifier to get results. Basically what they do is, let me just take this plane and I'll just show you, and then I'll just show you over here. So let's just say this is a wall. Currently, if I add the Solidify modifier and give it thickness, it's translating into height. If I change the offset to, again, on the positive side, it is actually going to go in the opposite direction. So that's one way to do it. And also the advantage is that if I start let's just add a subdivision over here and just decide to move this part like this, I can still do it the most in the most non-destructive way possible. So it can easily give me a lot of different results. As you can see, I can easily create walls and still maintain the thickness. Even let's just say I want more thickness, more height. Okay, so I can easily add that as well. Or maybe if I want the whole thing to be more thick, so I can just scale it from this type, and it will actually be a lot more non-destructive in my opinion. So I hope you guys learned something today. Please leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel and watch another one of my videos, as that's how the YouTube algorithm works. It's a small channel and it won't cost you anything. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.